Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan James. I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships, and this is going to be a quick pep talk video for you to put on anytime you find your mind spiraling, anytime you need a little pick-me-up, anytime that you need a little reminder that the circumstances do not matter. And before I even jump into this topic, the main thing that I want to preface this here with is not to invalidate the things that are going on around you or to take away from the fact that you may be going through very challenging things and very triggering moments in your life. When I say circumstances don't matter, that statement means that you have to really see that in order for you to materialize the desired outcome that you desire, you have to become the version of yourself that can sustain the result that you desire. And if you are so heavily focused on how everything is going wrong, how everything is very difficult, how you don't see how this is going to change, that continual focus on the circumstances and allowing yourself to spiral and constantly go over the problems, the things that were said, the things that have occurred in your life, is literally stopping you from, in this moment, being the version of yourself that can create the desired result that you want. So when it comes to really applying this on a moment-to-moment basis, what that means is you have to develop a level of awareness and strength within yourself to say, quite literally, I don't give a fuck about these things that are going on. I'm going to choose to feel better. And what can I do today that actually aligns me with the version of myself that can sustain the result that I desire? That doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be affirming all day long. That doesn't mean that you're going to be visualizing all day long. That means in a moment-to-moment-to-moment basis, how can I set up my day in a way to actually be the version of me that can create the solution here? And your awareness can really only be in one place at a time. So either I'm focusing on circumstances and I'm feeling defeated and I'm not seeing a way out, or I'm being the version of myself that feels good, that trusts that I'm going to be able to come into a solution in this circumstance, that is doing what they love to do, that holds a deep knowing about what it is that they desire to experience here. They're able to identify what their desired outcome is, and they're able to drop the focus on the circumstances, do anything that feels good, and reinforce this deep knowing when they want to, or they just stay in this knowing state and they trust in the unfolding that they're going to know what to do, when to do, and how to do it, what to say, when to say, and how to say it. They're going to be able to handle the problems. They're going to be able to show up respectful and loving and consistent within themselves in a way that actually produces the result that they desire. So when you hear the statement, circumstances do not matter, that doesn't mean that you should be looking at your circumstances or affirming that the circumstances don't matter. That may be an aspect so that you can break the focus, but really what it means is that if I want to be the solution, I have to take the focus off of the circumstances, decide to feel better, ask myself, if I want to work on my self-concept, what is the version of me that can create the solution here? What kind of beliefs does that version of me have? How would I be feeling? How can I set up my day in a way to take the focus off of these circumstances and live as this version of myself, knowing that as I consistently show up this way and I hold a deep knowing about the solution that I'm creating, that it has no choice but to materialize. And that really requires you to fearlessly take a step back from focusing on all the problems and purely stepping into embodying and being the solution in a very fearless way. Now, if you're not able to do that all at once and you find yourself going back and forth and focusing on the circumstances and then feeling good and not, having that kind of teetering effect, be gentle with yourself. Simply, when you become conscious that you're focusing on circumstances, ask yourself, what can I do right now to break the focus on this? Do I need to affirm for my self-concept? Do I need to look at my to-do list for today and choose a better activity that helps me feel good within myself? How can I step into that version of myself that knows that they're able to achieve their desired outcome? Okay? It does take some practice to, drop this from your awareness and step into this version of you and hold that knowing. But as you get more consistent and fearless with that and trust that you're going to be able to materialize this desired outcome, it's going to unfold, the more that you practice that, the easier it gets, okay? So whenever you find yourself focusing on circumstances or triggered or, reacting to everything that's going on, remind yourself, wait, circumstances don't matter. Okay, so the version of me that can sustain the result that I desire wouldn't be focusing on this. What is that version of me doing? And how can I be that version of myself right now? It's through catching yourself, readjusting, refocusing, and then persisting as you really land in this new feeling state and awareness and deep knowing about what it is that you are creating. Alrighty, so I love you all so much. Remember, be gentle with yourself. You got this, and I'll see you all later. Bye.